Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is where you may be, and welcome to the Super Mario Bros. 3 weekly randomizer race right here on Speed Gaming 2. My name is The Crazy Dude, and joining me tonight, after a lengthy delay that we do want to apologize for, a lot of stuff was going on, and we didn't know what was about to happen, is LOZ Cards Fan 23. Hello, Cards.
Hey, Crazy Dude, it's great to be here this fine evening, and a little bit something different for you guys tonight here for this week's Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer weekly race. So, for the flag set, we've got pretty much the bracket stage flags, which means there is going to be no end card games, hammers do not break locks, but we got a little bit of a twist this week. We have got a group race. So we've got our two runners on the left, High Flyer and Dust Minion, versus our two runners on the right, DLP 316 and Leslie Pro 04. The aim is whichever team has the best average time amongst the two finishers on each side wins tonight's race.
All right, real quick before we have a chance to really see things get going, what world are you hoping for first?
Well, you know me, I want that reverse world order that everybody's been clamoring for years here on Speed Gaming. So give me 7. What do you say, Crazy Dude?
Let's start with, I agree with that we need to start with something evil, but not that evil. Let's say 6. Oh, speak of the devil.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Sinister would be happy about this start here. World 6, and we are starting with 4F1.
Yeah, this is rather straightforward. It's going to be interesting to see which path some people take. So far...
Ooh, Leslie, an early death. Dust Minion taking bottom route, High Flyer taking top route, DLP also taking top route, and Leslie Pro's gonna have some ground he's gonna have to make up.
Shouldn't be too terrible though. It's still rather early.
Yeah, the problem is we have the crazy foots, as I like to call them, the ones that go in random directions, and Leslie is going to take the bottom path here. He's got to nail it on this attempt though, but does get his power up. Boom, boom down on the top side. Dust Minion wraps it up. Leslie still trying to get out of the basement with this very dangerous enemy set, but does get there clean and unscathed. Should be able to take down Boom Boom, no problem.
And we already see we have our first hammer for this seed. Just a reminder that they're not going to have as much utility as you would hope because they will not break the locks.
No, that's correct. They'll only break the boulders, so it's going to have limited usages. You may see it happen here in World 6. There's also World 2. Double hammer potential in World 3. There's one in World 4, and that's pretty much it.
But with a few of these names familiar from the annual tournaments, they shouldn't have any problem at all with negotiating these flags.
Not at all. Dust Minion takes care of the Fire Bro, gets his hammer. 5-1 is what we just saw. DLP with a difficult Hammer Bro screen in the water, gets his hammer as well. Next up is 2-2.
Yeah, looks like a bit of a forced path just to get back to the right.
Now, interesting that a lock is guarding that fortress.
Oh, DLP finds the way, though.
Wow, no other forts required here. There were 3 forts, but just the one for 4F1 need to be completed. That is a good start for the right side. DLP in the World 6 airship. Hey, is this even randomized?
Well, I did roll this seed, so if you want to forward any complaints, send them to me.
Okay, well, I won't. That'll be up for the chat to decide. All right.
No. You can send your complaints to me too. I know you don't.
Right.
I know you don't like this when stuff isn't randomized either. And it looks like we have a strong Lemmy.
Indeed we do. That is the Jumbo Shrimp 5-hitter. High Flyer, a little bit of trouble here with the Boomerang Bros in the coin ship, but gets his P-Wing. Dust Minion is now on the the World 6 airship as Leslie gets his hammer.
Okay. After a tough world, we need something a bit more relaxing. 1.
2. I agree with you. I think something easy, but I'm going to go for the desert world. How about World 2? People in chat? 4.
And another hammer in the letter. We don't need that many.
It's almost like the game knows that we're playing a seed where hammers don't break locks, so now the game's going to give us all the hammers in the world. So that's 2 hammers already, and ooh, a test of our clipping abilities here. It is 7-6.
I bet he gets it on the first try.
I bet he does too, crazy dude.
Or he could just fly over.
You could. They do have P-Wings. We did see them, and High Flyer, I think, got the skip. That is right on the edge there, crazy dude.
Ooh, gonna be close.
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Leslie, gets smushed by the ball and gonna have to try to fight it again. That's a 5-hitter. That's never a pleasant fight. And Leslie Poirot taking no chances, going to use the P-Wing, but little does he know, he is going to see that 7-6 coming up very shortly in World 4. High Flyer and Dust Minion joining DLP, and DLP continuing to struggle, but look at this, first try.
Every time. Am I right or am I right?
You are right, of course. Now, Leslie playing the safe here, see, using the P-Wing so that he doesn't get crushed by the circus balls, and this time gets it taken care of. We now have the escalator fort of 6F1 for Dust Minion. Here's High Flyer. I think he might even get it on the first try, too. I'm not sure, though.
It never hurts to look. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro, I think, got the screen wrap? No, too low.
Too low. Nope, didn't quite get it. Unfortunate there. The timing is much tougher than you think. I've only managed to get it once. And these are precious seconds that High Flyer is losing for Team Left here, as DLP is now on the World 2 coin ship, as is Dust Minion. So we're seeing pretty much a convergence here. DLP, nice use of the tail. Here's Dust Minion. Likewise, nice use of the tail, and picks up a star. A P-Wing for Dust Minion, though.
Hey, first try for High Flyer. Way to go.
First try every time. Now, let's see what Leslie's got planned, as we now have another World 6-4. Here's 6F3, the carpet fort. Now, I don't know if we have 3 forts or not, but imagine if we had 3, we'd get the full. But no, unfortunately, the dream is dead, crazy dude. There is 6 panels. There is not 3 forts. You hate to see it. One of these days.
DLP in the elevator, and a very favorable enemy set. Only the one rogue Hotfoot.
Absolutely here. And Dust Minion seeing 7-6, he's going to take the intentional 100 coin fine. He's going to use that P-Wing, I would imagine. Yep, he's got 2 of them in his disposal. Leslie Pro getting caught by the Disco Waffles in Escalator Fort. So now decision time. He's going to use his last power up. His Dust Minion will use a P-Wing over 7-6, and another coin ship for High Flyer. We've seen a lot of these early on here, crazy dude.
And we're already to the airship with DLP.
Yeah, and that's going to be good news for Team Right, because notice the life counter on Leslie Pro's side, 0.
Oh, dear. And it's the cannon gauntlet. Airship 5.
Yes, indeed. Leslie going to change it up for the Fire Flower. He may check to see if there's a star. There is a star, so we have a chance at a bro here. Nice dive. He's going to get it. Just move, move, move.
I think he's got it.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of time to spare. Bros in chat, everybody. Leslie Pro with no lives. Will he take the extra life at the end? He's got 1. He will take it. Good idea there for Leslie. And we get a frog suit from the Princess Crazy Dude. And here's World 2 now. Let's see what we have for the runners. We're going to play the fort, and it is the World 8 fort.
Never minding that. The pipe there seem pretty useless.
Yeah, pipe, there's nothing to do with that pipe right now. So yeah, you pretty much have to take the fort here, whether you like it or not. Now Leslie Pro, now he does not have a tail. Look at that! Literal first try, the mac and cheese for Leslie Pro, as they say, first try every time, crazy dude.
What do you mean, literal first try? We know that all the ones that they don't get are just warm-ups.
Exactly. Didn't need no warm-ups. That's what I meant to say, you see, crazy dude. Didn't need no stinking warm-ups. He was ready.
You talking about practice.
Yeah, not the game. No, that's another story for another time. Anyways, High Flyer completes the second world, and Dust Minion, not that far. Ooh, Leslie getting sniped by the Fire Piranha there, but is going to pick up a star. Should be smooth sailing to close it out. And look at what we have here to start our third world. It is 7-9 with Boss Pass, and I think this is a good idea for Leslie. Ended up taking the fireworks here to get the 5 extra lives. A little bit of a time penalty, but considering how low he was on lives, I like this play.
Yeah, meanwhile, DLP dealing with the Great Maze. This shouldn't be too tough, even with that Boss Pass looming.
Leslie, no problem with the Boomerang Bros, picks up his star. All right, and High Flyer quickly working through the World 8 fort. Leslie having some problems here with the Fire Bros. All right, got the tricky one out of the way. He should be all right, and he's going to pick up his Hammer Bro suit.
That should be handy for later.
I will definitely see that in play for Bowser's Castle. Hopefully not sooner than that. Looking for a star. Gets a fire suit. It's the next best thing, but here comes Piranha Alley. 7-8.
Gotta watch yourself here. Lots of fireballs that could be shooting out.
All right, but DLP just got through the tough part, and he's going to try to make a breakaway here with this star because,
he's
Boss Pass was coming.
Yeah, take the shortcut. Get rid of that Boss Pass, will you? Maybe get
Hopefully
a better...
something good. And leave. We'll take it.
Yeah. A good get, if you will.
And Leslie Pro taking care of the carpet fort here. Boom, boom goes down. High Flyer now in the maze of 7-9. Dust Minion takes care of Boom Boom in the World 8 fort. And now Leslie will take on the airship.
And meanwhile, DLP now onto the next airship himself.
Yeah, DLP, he is cruising through this seed right now. And we have High Flyer and Dust Minion side by side in 7-9. We've got the saltiest Koopa in town. 2 hits. 3-hitter it is. The average intake of sodium. Leslie trying to finish off Iggy and does.
And this is just going smoothly. We need some inconvenience. I think now is the time for 7.
I'll agree with you there. 7's good, but I'm going to just say, just for, variety's sake, I'll say 5. And by the way, good news for Leslie Pro, he did get the skip.
How contrarian of you to say... Whoa, I saw that too. Dust almost bit it.
Yeah, almost did. A few more frames and he would have been Boss Bass bait.
Oh, and we're on to 1 now.
All right, World 1.
But it's a 2-fort 1.
And we're starting things off with 3-5. There's Leslie now in the World 8 fort as High Flyer stepping up and trying to take care of Piranha Fort 7-8. If there's any consolation, other than the Boss Bass, at least the enemy set is not treacherous. It could have been vanilla.
But nobody likes vanilla when it's randomizer. We all know that.
Well, I understand. Yeah, because vanilla would be your nipper set. All right, Dust Minion. Oh, for a moment, I thought he was going to go gutsy there and just not go into the pipe, but you're going to get this leaf here every time. Now, High Flyer's turn to take on Morton. And our Fort 5F2, and nice finish there for High Flyer in midair. That was a really good fight.
You got to award style points.
Lots of them as well. That was just absolutely immaculate here. And DLP making quick work of 5F2. Now here's Leslie Pro in 7-9 and sees the star and is tempted by it. Oh boy. All right. Went on ahead and took it.
That might not have been a good idea, though.
I don't think I would have taken it either, just because it's the inconvenience. Boss Pass is just going to respawn anyway. And so the fort is down, and that was the fort that we needed to take down, the old red fort. You don't see that very often. I'm going to guess the other fort is World 1 fort, if I had to take a guess.
It does make sense, I think.
Yep. Certainly it does. It's a high probability, but not a definite surety. There's a lot of other places where you could see the World 1 fort. Here's the World 3 airship. Again, DLP just absolutely flying through this seat. I mean, he could be the overall first place player here, but again, this is a team event. And, ooh, DLP having some problems with Larry Cheatsy Koopy, but lucky for him, just a 2-hitter, and he is halfway done.
All right. Again, this has been going a bit too swimmingly. We need some interruption. We need 7.
3. I think we're going to Wendy's next.
I could go for a Baconator.
So could I. So could I. And Leslie going to use his hammer here and go to panel 1. Now he sees the problem. And I'll bet that was an intentional 100-coin find there. I think Leslie Pro wants to use his power-up. Unfortunately for him, that's a long send back. But now the question is, what power-up do I use? Now he's got the star. Is he going to use anything else? Just the star. He's going to try to make a breakaway. He's really going to have to run for it because that star does not last very long. And Leslie made full use of that star, gets a refill. He's going to see Boss Bass, and he's going to want to go into that pipe quick. Oh, don't bonk. He's got it. 5F1 is up next, the old block frame for it. I think that's what you called it.
Yeah. By the way, Cards, what world did I say needed to be next?
7.
What world is DLP in?
7.
Exactly.
Love to see it. All right, so the pipe maze could throw a curveball to all 4 of our runners, and for High Flyer and Dust Mini to get back into this one, they're going to really have to hope that it really throws a major curveball at DLP because he is absolutely tearing up this seed right now, and DLP sees the second fort. The lock is still there, so if there is a requirement on the island and there's not a third fort, Crazy Dude, DLP is there.
Meanwhile, Leslie Pro just picked up a Jugum Cloud. That could prove useful later.
Oh, absolutely. And DLP has already solved the puzzle of World 7. He is on a blistering pace right now, Crazy Dude.
He's just... Did I roll that predictable of a seed for DLP?
And Leslie Pro going to change up his tail for a fire suit, as I do believe that was a Hammer Bro suit that we got from the Princess there out of that last world for a High Flyer, and also DLP has got it too. Dustman's about to get it as well. Yep. Was a hammer suit indeed, confirmed in chat, as Leslie Pro will be moving on to the 4th world. Since we don't have any music boxes, Crazy Dude, this is a good play in for DLP. Going to use a star. Let's see if it's the old use a star, get a star trick. That Angry Sun will not be a factor. And sure enough, use a star, get a star.
I'm pretty sure I saw someone else pick up a music box, however.
Well, just might not be for DLP, and we've now got the World 7 airship in its rightful spot. There's a fire flower. I personally would have preferred a tail right there. I want a tail for this airship. This is obviously the most difficult airship in the entire game, and the longest, too. And yeah, the other fort ended up being World 1 fort, just as we kind of alluded to.
Whoa.
Another one!
Leslie Pro with a lot of insurance for endgame.
Yeah, and he played that fort thinking maybe, he had that Jugum Cloud in his back pocket, that maybe it's the one that would have broken the lock. But when he saw World 1, he knew that wasn't it, so he just flew up and got a nice prize out of it. Leslie gets through 3-5, no problem at all, has his tail. He's all ready to go. He's in good shape. Skips the fireworks this time. He's got plenty of lives at his disposal now after the early lives trouble he had.
I think it's 5 time.
5? 5 it is. So
that means 3 would be after this.
You are correct about that. And speaking of 3, here is 3-2.
A real tricky one if you decide not to take the lift.
Agreed. If you're trying to speedrun this, yes, you need to time those jumps on those cheaps absolutely perfectly and hope you don't get hitboxed.
That question mark block at the very end where the exit pipe is so devious. It has a power up inside of it, but would you really want to go for it?
Absolutely not. In fact, the other a while back when I was doing a randomizer, did you know at the end of that pipe, if you jump just a little bit to the left of that, there's a 1-up?
To the left of that exit pipe on
yes.
3-2?
Yes. I actually didn't know that until I found out about it myself. I didn't even look at a guide. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, there is a hidden 1-up to the left of that pipe.
I can do you one better, actually. You know where you come out of on the other side of that pipe. There's if you have a tail, you can actually get some extra coins because there's a looping lift up there.
I really did not know that either. So hey, the more you know. That's why you'll watch our randomizers here on Speed Gaming 2.
Well, I only know it because I had the power of Game Genie on my side.
Right. Who didn't use a Game Genie back in the day? You know, you had all those cheat codes where you could start and stay as the Hammer Brother Mario. Who didn't have that Game Genie? We got DLP now in the Air Force, one of the 4 branches of the Bowser military, as Leslie Pro is now moving on to the 5th world himself. So right now it is DLP who is in the overall lead, but his teammate Leslie Pro is currently in last. We'll see how that affects the outcome, you know, when it comes down to the checkered flag.
Well, regardless of what happens, you got to make sure that if you haven't already, give all of our featured runners a follow.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree that they've done a marvelous job up to this point. You know, they played exceptionally well. I mean, DLP has absolutely been on a tear this evening. Just has a couple more levels left to go, starting with 7-2. Wait. There's the Boss Bass. I was just about to say, Crazy Dude, where's Boss Bass? He always shows up in 7-2. Didn't disappoint me.
Meanwhile, Leslie Bro is having a little bit of struggle with block frame fort.
5F1, when I was a kid, I'm going to be honest with you, Crazy Dude, I did not like this fort. And, you know, it wasn't necessary to play either, so I always skipped it and played 5-3 instead. But, yeah, this can be tricky if you try to go fast and you don't know the speedrun strats. Because I do not play this fast at all.
And let's not even mention if you end up gaining a game over in World 5 and skip out on that fort.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, meanwhile, we've got High Flyer in 6-9. And we've got 5-7 on DLP side. Dust Minion now trying to take care of this Boomerang Bro. Does so successfully. Picks up a star. Dust Minion right behind Flyer, trying to get the wall jump. Only attempts it once. It is more difficult to do it big than small, so you can't fault Dust Minion for only taking one shot at it. Nice dodge. Oh, but falls right into the nippers there and then bonks his head, so now you're going to have to be really careful. He might be looking for a star. He gets a mushroom. Look out! Oh, and he bonks, and that could be a costly 100-coin fine there for Dust Minion. Meanwhile, Leslie Pro, I love the frog suit strat.
Yeah, but I did also see that I wasn't having a Mandela effect moment where someone else I had thought someone had gotten a music box, and Leslie Pro had it. Chose not to use it, though.
Yeah, must have wanted the power-up. Unfortunately, it only ended up being a star, but it could be a star that he could use with that Hammer Bros suit in Bowser's Castles. We've now finally made it to World 3, the Water World. And we also got an anchor, so that acts as a wild card, which means it could be any item, except it cannot be a hammer, nor, of course, could it be a warp whistle, as we now have 3-4. There's Dust Minion 7-2. Watch out for Boss Bass. No problem. He's in the clear. High Flyer's now in 5-7. Nice tail swipe and outruns the green spiny egg. Boy, this is DLP's night at the moment.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite a time once we get to talk to him.
Now, unfortunately for him,
I don't like that pipe.
7-4. Yeah.
Yeah, it always feels like it's a bad feel. I can't help but have a bad feeling when I see entry pipes like that.
But, you know, the good thing is, Crazy Dude, we turn off just about all of the auto-scrollers here in the Mario 3 randomizer. There are only a few exceptions. One is the stage we have yet to see that we like to call Atlantis. 2 is the diagonal auto-scroller in 5-9. And 3 is Coin Heavens, which you'll never see runners go to, except maybe the one in 3-7. And High Flyer will not get the skip this time around, unfortunately. A little too low. And Roy was definitely not our boy, Crazy Dude. Just a one-hit quitter.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Leslie, though, in some trouble trying to get the nice... Wow! Great recovery there, but can he finish the job?
Yeah, that's not how... Okay. Looks like it was a frog suit from the anchor.
Hey, and that's very useful here in 3F2. Now, some people will say, well, the seed is now invalidated. No 3F2 in World 8. But you know what? DLP with the intuition here. This is his seed. Now, he could just speed right through it. Did get a little bit too high. Does lose the frog suit, but I don't think he minds too terribly. The rest is going to be a piece of cake.
Indeed.
As it looks like, I believe this is 6-3, no, 6-10 that... Oh! The tail of that fire chomp gets Leslie. That is unfortunate.
Meanwhile, great elevated orb grab on DLP side.
Well, that's a lot of swag, and now Leslie is going to use it. No, I was right the first time. That was 6-3. So, yeah, this is 6-3 where Leslie is.
Meanwhile, it's 4-1 for DLP.
4-1 with an angry sun. Again, should not really be much of a factor. Leslie, watch out for that fireball. Okay, good jumps here so far. You always got to watch out for the ice physics. Great jumping there from Leslie. He knew what he was doing there. Well played, 6-3. High Flyer now in 7-4, but the nanny blooper's going to send him small. Yeah, good insurance there. It's a good idea because here comes that Lotus. No problem.
Meanwhile, it's 8-1 on DLP side.
Ooh, a nasty little level here. Now, Leslie had a Jugum Cloud. He may consider using it here if he hadn't used it yet. Oh, my.
Oh!
That's the first real mistake we've seen DLP made in this seed so far.
And from every indication, he has to play it.
Yeah, he does not have the Jugum Claw that we saw Leslie progress. Now, I don't know if anybody else ended up picking up that Jugum Cloud. Leslie's now in 6-9. High Flyer now in the Underwater Fort 3F2 as Dust Minion clears his level. Oh, a face full of bullet there. Ooh,
well,
somehow threaded the needle there. I thought he was going to buy it there, but DLP gets through 8-1.
Face full of bullet? Well, for a few dollars more, he gets through it.
He sure did. And of course, they call the coins in this game dollars, as you can see on the indicator on all of our HUDs. So there you go.
Yeah, which something that they changed for the All-Star version if you're playing on the Super Nintendo.
True. I kind of wish they would have kept it on dollars, to be honest. I kind of like the touch that it's called dollars. Well, Koopa bucks. I mean, that fits. I would, vouch for that. Now, DLP is trying to find the way out here, but you may have to unlock a lock here by completing a fort. And that looks like that's what he's going to have to do because I don't see a lock here, Crazy Dude. I think there's a lock at Wendy's.
Oh, hang tight. We got a beta level.
Yeah, this is the 1-5 beta level, which isn't terribly tricky. Oh, and High Flyer loses his input in 8-1. That's a yummy input if I ever saw one. And I think this is a good idea for Leslie Pro. You know, he had the P-Wing. He took the death, very late here in 7-2, and he does not want to take another late death. So he's going to time this so he doesn't have to worry about Big Bertha at the end of the stage. Here's Dust Minion now at 8-1.
Oh.
Oh, frog suit stress. Is he gonna keep it? Is he really gonna try to keep it? No, he's gonna change it up. I don't blame him. And then, that piranha's waiting for him. Here's the last of our World 6 forts. We got 6F2 as our gatekeeper to Wendy's.
All this trouble for a Baconator.
Right? Now, we can only hope that she had her 5 hitters and, didn't settle for the side salad 1 hitter. Leslie now. Roy, not our boy, taking him down, no problem. Now he'll be moving on to World 3, but yeah, he's going to be in for a world of pain here. This World 3 has been... this is the one that's kind of stopped DLP's chances of getting sub 30 tonight, because, he had been on a roll, but World 3 is doing what World 7 was supposed to do, Crazy Dude,
What, be an equalizer?
Yep.
Well, speaking of World 8, we still have that little contest to do. How many bridges do you think we need to build? Meanwhile, oh my goodness, it's chunky.
She had her Baconators. She didn't have all the Baconators, but she definitely had quite a few of them because she was an Earthquake 4 hitter. Wendy definitely came to play tonight. All right, it is that time. You're absolutely right, Crazy Dude. Make your predictions, you and me and people in chat. How many bridges is it going to take to build the path to Bowser's castle? Give me 2.
Yeah, but I was going to say 2. I guess I have to say 3 then.
Ooh, I like that guess. I like the moxie there.
You put me in a corner, man.
I know I did. I didn't mean to. That's just the way the RNG worked. We all want to see that legendary 4 bridger. Well, the dream is still alive. Ooh, and we have to play 7F2. Oh, my.
Oh, buckle up. It's going to get wild.
Well, absolutely. This is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination. Is High Flyer now in the ice fort, as is Dustman. You know, these two have been in sync for much of this run. All right, the boom boom down for High Flyer here in 6F2. Dustminion is right there. And we call World 8 the Great Equalizer, and this could definitely come into play with all of these choices, Crazy Dude.
Don't you love paralysis by choice?
Oh, absolutely, Crazy Dude. So boom boom down in, to me, arguably the toughest fort of the game, randomizer or otherwise. So now DLP is not going to play the Navy States. In High Flyer, we have roasted, grilled Baconators. Doesn't even want to find out how many hits she is. Goes for the fire kill, nails it.
We find the Dark Maze from DLP. We find the Pan Bridge, and it's not 3.
Oh, it's not 3. It's not 4. Rip the dream.
Again, you put me in that unenviable position, Cards.
Oh, I understand I did, but, you know, secretly deep down inside, we all are rooting for 4 bridges. The legendary 4-bridge run on Speed Gaming. One of these days, it's going to happen, and we're all going to go crazy when it happens.
We'll lose our minds if it's during another tournament.
Yeah. Now, we've had a few people, you know, claiming, you know, we've even have a screenshot of it. It has not happened live yet on Speed Gaming, but trust me, it does exist.
They do exist.
You know, we're in the right spirit of season here. You know, I know what you were referring to there, Crazy Dude. Well played. Well played. All right. DLP looking for the way out. That's not the way out. Here's Dustminion and High Flyer doing 7F2. High Flyer just got past the SMB3 J jump that you'd see on 8-4. No problem there. Gonna have to do this fight small. It can always be tricky.
We found the path!
And DLP had a Jugum Cloud and is going to skip panel 1 and going to have to use the last of his resources. Now, remember, if DLP takes the death, he's going to have to play panel 1.
Oh, and that could very much decide this whole result.
Oh, absolutely, it very well could. Now, Leslie Pro's in 8-1. Let's see how he handles this. This one can be a very, very tricky level. Now, Leslie Pro gives up his frog suit. Now, he's going to look for maybe a power-up, or he's just going to try to blaze through, but now he's in trouble. His DLP trying to get the... first try.
First try every time.
Oh, the star's given... Oh, Leslie gets the star. Now... Oh, it's a one-up. It's not the power-up that he was hoping for. He was hoping for something else. All right, just a few hammers is all that DLP needs. Hi, Bowser, and bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out for DLP, and GG to Leslie Pro getting through 8-1. Not easy to do. Well played, keeping his team alive.
Now, just a reminder, this is a team race, so it's not over yet for High Flyer and Dust Minion.
Not at all.
So what we're going to do for now is wait on the official times and give them to you after everyone is finished so that we can do that.
Correct. We will not give the times yet.
But what we will do is hope that we can get DLP in to talk about this.
Well, absolutely. You know, other than 8-1, this was just about a flawless seed. I mean, World 3, wasn't the quickest, but, you know, That's what World 3 does sometimes when you have to find that path to get to Wendy's castle. And you got to break that lock, and you don't have hammers that break locks either. All right, Leslie's found it. Yes.
But sees the bad news first.
Yeah, he's going to have to beat 6F2. So he knows the path, but he's got a couple levels and uses the star. Good idea, except he gets stun locked. But
just enough time.
Plenty of time. Oh, yeah, I just realized we had both World 7 forts and World 8. Now, the new algorithm that Fred made lately, World 4 and World 7 forts, they used to pair up almost all the time. That's not really the case anymore, Crazy Dude. They don't pair up very often now.
Trying to get more perfect randomness, I see.
Agreed. Now, good job by Leslie Pro getting past the 1.5 beta, but still has to get through the 6F2 before he can get to Wendy's. High Flyer and Dust Minion, they are trying to finish this up, and they are hoping that they have enough of a lead on Leslie Pro that they can withstand DLP's exceptional run. But Dust Minion gets grabbed by a hand, which ends up being the army, and he's going to have to take the 100-coin fine, which means he ends up losing this Tanuki suit. But High Flyer finds the escape first. Leslie Pro should be in
look
good
at that
shape.
clip from High Flyer.
Oh, beautifully done, and beautifully done for Leslie Pro, taking care of Boom Boom in the Ice Fort. Every man's clip coming up, no problem. Gets his one up. That's how you do it. Perfectly done. Now the clip should get it first try.
That was just the warm-up.
Yeah, he'll get it first try. I guess he...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, he has no time for warm-ups, but he could. Every second counts, Crazy Dude, if he loses his... he just got over it.
Threaded the needle. He's lucky that a laser was not there.
Yeah, if there would have been a laser, it would have been curtains. Now, Leslie Pro going to have to get through Wendy. 4-hitter. She's got 3. And he's got 4. That was a great Wendy fight. Had that stars, a little bit of insurance, but finished the fight. And Dust Minion playing the Spike Fort now, World 2 Fort, and that is precious seconds that is costing Team Left.
It's going to be very interesting to see how this ends up with the remaining 2 runners for this team race.
Oh, absolutely. And don't worry, I will be calculating the times here. So, if there's any questions about who has the better average, I will definitely have it ready to go. So, High Flyer has finished. So our top runners have finished up. Now the bottom runners have to finish. Now, Leslie with the real test. 7F2. Oh, and he just got a piece, a toenail on that hot foot. Does get the mushroom back, but this level without a tail or a fire flower. And look at this pick off. He's been picked off twice with his toes, and then he gets picked off a 3rd time. And the thing is, he has to play the level. There's no skipping it. Now, he has a Hammer Bro suit. Yeah, he's going to have to use his Hammer Bro suit, which is just as...
Just going into the Marinara.
Yeah, so panel 1 ended up being a quick stage. It was one of the 3 hand stages. This is the Piranha, and look at that Fire Piranha, just like, you know what? You got, look at the dodges. Oh, trouble now for Leslie. He's got to get through this. Okay, I think he should be safe. Oh, it's a star, and he misses it. He should still be okay. He's going to coax the Boo Diddley. Dust Minion gets through the hand stage. All right. Leslie knows he's got to nail this. He cannot afford it. He cannot afford to take a death. He's there. He just has to get through Boom Boom. Dust Minion on his way to defeating Bowser. There's 1, 2. Got him. That was clutch right there for Leslie. He needed that fight. Dust Minion, it would behoove him to get a Hammer Bro kill. If he loses his Hammer Bro suit, that is precious seconds that his team's going to lose. Because again, DLP finished first. High Flyer is second. And the mac and cheese, no warm-ups needed, Crazy Dude.
First try every time. That's what we say, folks.
Leslie Pro now in the Super Tanks level. I don't think we saw this on either player's side. Just needs to get 3 hits on Boom Boom. Got him. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. Get your GGs out for Dust Minion. He will be the 3rd finisher. Will his effort be enough to save team left? That is the question. We will find out in due time. Leslie Pro now in 7F1, and it looks like he's going to take the 100 coin fine. He may skip this. I don't even think we saw. He's gonna play it.
I think this was a forced play.
Oh,
because I thought I saw Dust play it.
Oh yeah, but did DLP play it? I don't even think I saw DLP play this. Did he? DLP never stopped this clock, but remember, it's race time GG that counts.
And just as a reminder, the official times won't be revealed until all competitors are finished.
All right, Leslie Pro has his Tanuki suit ready to go here, but that is precious seconds that he is losing here in this race. Again, this is going to be close. Depending on how quickly Leslie finds the path to Bowser's Castle is going to determine whether or not Team Right is going to be your victors for this evening.
And I see that we're now joined by one of our featured runners tonight.
Hey, Dust Minion, GG to you. That was a good, solid finish there. A nice clip at the end, and who knows? That clip might, give you just the buffer that you need to maybe put Team Left on top. We will find out soon as we are trying to find on Leslie's side the path to Bowser's Castle. He has not found it yet.
Anyway, Dust, how'd you feel about the seed?
I mean, I was tilting at the end. I mean, like even before Dark World, honestly. It's like, at the beginning of the seed, I had the idea of saving that hammer and then choosing to do that 10 panel. But I shelved it because, double hammer play for water is not a guarantee, and that was going to be a huge gamble if I went for it. But of course, it would have paid off if I had gone through with it. Sit Levy.
That's life for you.
Absolutely here. Boom Boom is down on Leslie Pro's side, and that should open up the path to Bowser's Castle for Leslie.
Yeah, from every indication, I believe that alternate path from the handbridge screen is the way forward.
Oh, get this! Leslie got the same trap that we saw. I think it was on Dust Minion's side.
Yeah.
Yep, you fell for the same trap. It feels like I'm watching an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the game is like saying, "You fell for my trap card."
My Uno reverse card got him.
Exactly.
Draw 4.
But does Leslie have a cloud though?
Oh, here we go again.
Hey! Look what we got. Look what we got, folks.
Leslie Pro immediately saying thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, he was trying to find another path to get to where he needed to be, and it turns out that's not it, Leslie. That's not it.
This is the way ahead.
This may give it to Team Left. I'm telling you, this may give it to Team Left.
Well, we won't know quite yet.
Yeah, we won't know quite yet, but we're gonna know very shortly because again, he now knows the path. He's got it.
Cloud though. Does he have a cloud though?
I know he had a cloud. I don't know if he still has it though.
Because I used mine earlier because I wasn't expecting.
No, he did not. Now, luckily, it's a short level. It's one of the hand stages. This is the cheap stage. It was not the Hammer Brothers Party Mix, nor was it the Treasure Cove either.
All
right. DLP in the commentators booth, the overall best score. And hey, is this even randomized? It's Leaf.
I bet you want me to roll your seat all the time now, DLP.
It was pretty blazing until World 3. That was awful.
Yep. Yeah, World 3 did pretty much put a kibosh on your chances of sub 30, but this was still a really good run. Had the one hiccup in 8-1, but otherwise I thought it was a pretty crisp run from you tonight, DLP.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I haven't played in probably a month, so I was pretty happy with the performance. I'm really happy with the routing in 8.
Yeah, your routing of all the Forerunners was easily the best.
Yeah, looked like you had some good routing, and where there was probably wasn't good routing, you took some great risks that just paid off.
Yeah, I've been taking more risks in 8 these days when there's a lot of forts up front, because I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I swear it's much more likely to have 0 bridges than anything at this point. It's 0 bridges all the time, so I haven't been playing like the front-loaded forts as much, just to sort of see where the world takes me. So
yeah, where's my 4 bridger, you guys? Maybe that explains something. Fred, get the 4 bridges out here.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I'm not seeing as many bridges as of late.
Oh, hey, look, Leslie Pro got it first try.
First try every time, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just me being crazy, but that's what it seems like to me. So that's what I'm gonna stick with for a while, I think.
All right, here we go. Hi, Bowser. Bye, Bowser. So we had 4 Hammer Bro kills tonight. No one had to do the traditional method. Congratulations. So get your GGs out for Leslie Pro. We're about to get our times, and I will be announcing the winners very shortly.
Yeah. So, well, in addition to also getting additional interviews with anyone that may want it.
Yeah, the
Right,
whole time I got a bunch of hammers up front, and I was thinking the whole time that I better use them now, because you never know if they're going to be good in World 3, and it turns out it would have skipped like 6 levels. So.
Yeah. Yep, I was talking about it earlier. I was like, I thought about maybe hanging on to that one, but I had a feeling that it would backfire horribly. Turns out it wouldn't have, but
All
still.
right, gentlemen, I have the results of our group matchups. So team left, High Flyer 28 and Dust Minion. Your cumulative time was 74 minutes and 5 seconds. That is an average of 37 minutes and 2 or 3 seconds. Leslie Pro 04 and DLP 316 Team Right, your cumulative time was 77 minutes and 41 seconds. So that is an average of about 38 and 40. So team left, you're the winners.
GG, guys.
Yay! GG's, everyone.
I just had my usual yips of the good being good, the bad being bad.
Yep,
And I tell you,
38.50. 38.50. That's the average.
Were you also
Yeah,
tilting at the end like I was?
Oh, you better believe it, Dustman. Because that ending was like, Speed's being nice, and all of a sudden a rubber band snaps and it hits you below the belt.
Oh, mercy.
How'd you guys like the team?
I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
This was a really interesting format.
yeah, I like it a lot. It would be great if you could do like a 2-player game, somehow connect over a network or something. I don't know if that's possible, but that would be the ultimate, I think. Running the same seed on 2-player.
God,
Maybe through RetroArch, maybe.
We'd have.
I know RetroArch can do an online thing.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe Parsec. I don't know.
Yeah, other than the Switch, that's the only thing I can think of, but obviously not for Rando.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo would be too happy if we put a randomizer on the Switch. They would probably not be cool with that. I'll leave it at that.
Not to mention the barrier of entry is already high for some people.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
Actually, thinking about it, if
Atlantis
we
was
do,
in a pretty comical spot.
Actually, come to think of it, if we were to do 2-player mode, I forget. Do 1-player and 2-player share inventories, or do they have their own
Separate.
Their own?
They
Okay,
each
yeah.
have their own.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, that'd definitely be a nice experiment in communication and execution and stuff. It would be fun to watch if it were possible.
That could be something for the next live event.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Only
I
time
get-
will tell.
Yeah, it might work if. Yeah, it would probably work if it were in person, but over the web, some issues may be in the way in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, any final thoughts about what you played?
Well, I didn't think it was
It's a
too
good
bad,
world,
personally. I had to
Although, to
drop
be
in, put in
fair-
8-1.
I had like no inventory the entire time and a lot of stars.
Yeah.
In the power-up boxes.
I made a mistake in Giant Land and went for the fort that was nowhere near anything.
Ditto. I did that too and immediately regretted it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I saw 7F2 and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go through. And my only mistake was not playing the castle before going through everything else. I actually found a route, but I was like, nope. I had to play the castle. That was the only mistake I did.
Made that mistake too, and I also had some
Same.
very uncharacteristic deaths. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you the last time I fell off the platform in 6F1, for example. That was like, wait, what? I just did that? Had to reel it
What
back
was-
in after that. 'cause
I was gonna say I didn't even play 6F1.
Did anyone else have to clip with the tail? It took me about 30 tries.
Oh,
to
I
do
did.
It.
I did. It took me
I
a
did.
while too.
I
did,
don't
like,
know what
3
you're
attempts
talking
and get-
about, you people. I saw you all get it
First
on the
try.
first try.
Yeah,
I attempted it like 3 times and just took a death and P-winged it.
Well, that was the thing. I used the
Oh, yeah.
P-wing for the airships. I couldn't.
Yeah, I didn't think I had one. I just had like 2 stars, a mushroom, and a hammer suit and hammers. The whole seed, I swear.
I had
Hey,
2
sounds
P-wings
like
when 7-6
three
rolled around, so I was free to pop one.
Oh, I did have I used the frog suit right before 3F2, which was nice to see.
That's when you want to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mac and cheese 7-6 because I had a fire
Nice.
flower up and you
Nice.
think I was taking a 100 coin fine. I figured, let's just go for it and boom.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah, Good
we
games,
saw
everyone.
Yeah, we
Well,
saw Les.
DLP
He played Atlantis.
You may have won the battle, but it is High Flyer and Dust Minion who have won the war. But GG to all 4 of you tonight. You guys played exceptionally well. And I'll tell you what, Leslie Pro, that was a great recovery after getting down to 0 lives early on.
yeah,
Thanks, that
it
was-
looked dicey.
Yeah, at that point, I'm just like, you know what? Let's just rally from here, and after we get some lives going, we'll just find a way to recover. Unfortunately, my one criticism of that is that's been happening a bit too much over the past several weeklies, and I would like to find a way for that to not happen. But you know what? Maybe I'll snap out of that funk in time. Who
What was
knows?
the
I might
what was the
maybe
time
take-
differential between the 2 teams again?
And again, team number 1, team left, High Flyer 28 Dust Minion, your average time was 37 minutes and 2 seconds. Team right, DLP, Leslie Pro, your average time was 38 minutes, 50 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it was different but fun.
Yeah, and I think I'm glad we got to showcase something like that to show folks that we're trying out new things, and could this become something in the future?
I would second it, honestly. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
The power
I like
of
it a
race
lot.
button.
That, or you know what else could work? A relay race.
I've had that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've had that as an idea as well. I thought maybe we could get.
Hey,
we
do
could
it.
get
We've done it before in Super Smash TV. Why not Mario 3 Rando?
Yeah, I mean, I think if like Mario 3 Rando is going to get into a GDQ, I could see like a 3-team relay of like 2 or 3 seeds. I mean, that would be awesome to watch, in my opinion.
Well, the other people need something to do in the meantime.
Yeah.
Like stream
They
Tecmo
did-
Super
they did
Bowl
it
while you
for
wait.
Mario. Hey, they did the Mario relay 1 GDQ, so yeah, it's certainly possible.
Well, anyway, I think that's gonna about do it for things here. So, I quickly want to once again thank all of our runners here: High Flyer, DLP316, Dustman, and Leslie Pro 4 for putting on a great show. Make sure to give them all a follow if you haven't already.
Oh, absolutely, indeed, because they played extremely well this fine Saturday night. And Crazy Dude, I'll tell you what, once again, a pleasure doing commentary with you tonight.
You should follow Cards.
Yeah, thanks a lot for the commentary, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank
Maybe
you.
Thank you.
maybe
Really
follow
shitty.
me if you need something else to do, but follow Cards more.
I appreciate that. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up our coverage tonight of the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly Race. Again, please make sure you give all 4 of our runners a follow. On behalf of all 4 of our runners, High Flyer, DLP316, Dust Minion, and Leslie Pro 04, on behalf of our restreamers here and from everybody here on Speed Gaming, and of course, for my commentator partner, the Crazy Dude, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you again next Saturday for more exciting action on the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly Showcase. Good night, folks.
And as
Bye,
always,
everyone.
GG, everyone. Thanks for
And
the
as-
time. See you next week.
And as always, make sure to go to speedgaming.org to check out all the other stuff we have going on. There's always something going on. Make sure you go check it out, and maybe you'll find something you like or discover something new. Bye-bye, everybody.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.